Started. And again, I want to welcome everybody to our Yereq Geo Zoom meeting here this evening. My name is Bill Geither, and I'm joining you from a little town just outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. It's called Lowell, North Carolina. Population of my little town here is about 3,600 people. It's one of those small southern towns that's got 2 traffic lights and 12 cops. You ever been to one of those kinds of towns? Well, that's the town I live in. I always like to tell people that because I want you to know that your success in a business like this has nothing to do with your geographic location. I personally have been in the direct sales industry for over 2 decades now. It's been full-time from the very beginning. My wife nor myself have had a job in over 20 years. We've made a couple $1 million, in this industry. And I am here tonight with you guys because I believe that this opportunity with Yereq Geo Energy has the potential to be the biggest thing that any of us have ever seen or will ever see in our lifetime. And my job is really short and sweet and simple here tonight. It really is just to introduce you to our main speaker, and he's going to introduce you to some other folks along the way here this evening. But this gentleman is somebody that I've known now for over 2 decades. I've seen his success out there in this industry. I've seen him help other people succeed as well. There's an old saying in our industry that you don't really have success until you have a successor. And this gentleman, I know at least 4 people that he's helped earn over 6 figures a year in this industry, as well as himself. He's now the president of our company here, Yereq Geo Energy, that we are all owners of, or going to be owners of if you're a guest with us here tonight. And I know he is going to lay out some information here tonight that we're all going to want to pay close attention to. So one last time, grab a pen and grab some paper, be ready to pay attention and take some notes. And it is with great honor that I get to introduce you to our president, and he's in Arizona. He's a good friend of mine, Mr. Hadley Starkey. So Mr. Starkey, over to you, sir.
Wow, Bill, great job. And Bill's had quite a success in the industry, as he said, and we're happy to have him on board. He's going to be a great asset to Yereq Geo going forward. And, he got started in the business, and it wasn't but a couple of hours or even 24 hours. And all of a sudden he sees a bunch of trucks across the street from his house at a park. And he wondered what they were doing. And lo and behold, they were installing EV chargers in his small community of 3,600 people.
True story.
So then he knew he was in the right place at the right time. And I want to welcome all of you tonight. We kind of had short notice for putting this call together, but the timing is right for people that are on here tonight, and that's what's important. We're glad that you're here. And as Bill said, I am the president of the company, and Bill, thanks for the great introduction. Hopefully you guys get a chance to meet Bill if you're going down to Raleigh this Friday for the big rally that's going on, Rally in Raleigh, that you'll get a chance to meet him along with our founder and chairman. I'm happy to be a part of the corporate marketing team to share the vision of this company. And we hope tonight that you'll see the vision of our crusade and decide to come on board with us if you're new and you're looking for something. I believe this is the right stuff at the right time in history. I'd like to say it's the way of the future, but it's not. It's already here. It's happening now. So when you see this information tonight, you're going to see something that you haven't heard before. And let's just get right into it. First, I want to introduce you to the founders of our company here, which are pictured here, Mr. John Rustin and Cynthia Rustin. They are an amazing think tank couple that have put this business model together. They've left no stones unturned. And I hope you get to hear Mr. Rustin speak and find some of his information that's out there on YouTube today, because these people are making something happen for all of us because of a mandated federal mandate set down by the White House. Well, let's get into that and talk a little bit more. But here's Cynthia and John Rustin, and they are founders and chair people for Yereq Geo Energy. I also want to share with you Maura Hoskin, who is our international CEO, but she's also our vice president of operations. And if it wasn't for her jumping in here just a minute ago, we wouldn't have had this thing going tonight. So many thanks to Maura. She does a lot for the company. She's working hard, working tirelessly to answer emails and help people succeed in this business. So thanks to Maura. And then, of course, we've got our great CEO of the company. Now, this might look like a straight-faced guy, but he loves to laugh and have fun. This is Mr. George Bingham. He's been in the industry for over 30 years. He's known John Rustin anyway, for over 30 years. And he's a serious guy helping us grow and expand this business all over the world. So he's a guy that takes care of problems and wants the success for all of us involved in Yereq Geo Energy. So let's talk about Yereq Geo and the funny name that we've got. Yereq is a Hebrew name that means green in Hebrew. So Yereq. And then we have Geo, which means earth in Greek. And then we have energy, which is the capacity to move an object. And that's what we have with Yereq Geo Energy. That's how we got our name. Now, before I get into anything else, I've got to go through this disclaimer with you because it's a requirement that needs to be understood by everybody here. And because we're bound by a strict code of ethics, the information that I'm going to share with you herein is provided to you in general terms without taking notice of your specific personal and financial situation. And under no circumstances should this presentation be considered as any type of a solicitation, investment, legal, or financial advice. In describing the various parts of the Yereq Geo compensation structure, we do not. He said we do not. We do not guarantee any results. It's up to you and is for informational purposes only. There is no recommendation in this presentation to purchase any membership, product, or service. You make your own decisions, and that's based on your own due diligence. Now, we recommend, however, you seek the advice of a suitably qualified professional before deciding if you are unsure at all. Your continued attendance of this Zoom meeting tonight beyond this point indicates your acceptance of the above terms. So let's have some fun and get into this. All right. Yereq Geo, and talking about our mission statement, every business that has a viable company has a mission statement, and this is ours. Yereq Geo Energy is a member-owned private network, and we strive to be the leader in a renewable space. We're helping our clients and prospective customers learn as much as they can about electric transportation, sustainability, and green energy. Yereq Geo Energy is a committed company in making our community a carbon neutral environment. So that's something that you should all memorize and make it a part of your heart. Okay. Now this short video to share with you a little bit more about the Yereq Geo opportunity.
The US has over 2 million electric vehicles on the road today. And with faster, cheaper, and longer range vehicles coming, $550 billion has been invested by US car manufacturers to make sure no more gas cars will be manufactured after 2035. The new norm happening is called range anxiety, the fear of running out of power. More drivers need access to charging stations. But with more EV vehicles on the road, it is getting harder to find an EV station with affordable and accessible public charging. Fortunately, Yereq Geo Energy has an EV solution. We are launching the world's first direct marketing EV company in the $42 billion USA direct sales industry, with 7.3 million marketers online and offline. This will be the fastest growing EV network in the history of the USA. 90 million households looking for extra income will register for free, then buy their EV units and earn free electricity from customer usage. No matter if you are a renter and need a regular charging spot nearby, or you need a boost for your next road trip, or need to plug in while you go for a hike, Yereq Geo Energy offers daily cash flow for homeowners and small business owners, which could earn you up to $300 a day by sharing your charging station schedule with customers that set appointments through the Yereq Geo app. Remember, as a charger host, you set your own rates per hour or flat rate per charge for your charging station. 125 million electric vehicles are coming to market by 2035. This is a huge income opportunity for homeowners and business owners for the next 30 years. 6 states in the USA pay homeowners carbon credits checks for electric vehicle stations usage. All commercial electric vehicle station owners can receive checks from the U.S. Treasury Department quarterly or yearly for helping reduce carbon emissions. Yereq Geo Energy mobile app is coming soon. It helps you find charging locations so you can reserve and pay for charging your vehicle by appointment, all with a few clicks. You can also sign up to be a host and earn up to $300 a day in cash for selling your electricity to EV owners. Direct selling is the true sharing economy. With 7.3 million members in the USA, Yereq Geo Energy will help millions of homes and businesses join the next trillion-dollar industry. If you are looking for the perfect home business, Yereq Geo Energy is for you. It is the world's first government-backed home-based business, helping homeowners earn free electricity and cash flow from electric vehicle charging. If you are a business looking to have more customer engagement, this is the perfect extra income for you. Imagine more customers at your business location for 15 to 20 minutes guaranteed, which could 10x your business sales. For more information, get with the person who shared this video with you. Thank you.
All right, so there you have it. And so why GE, you ask? Well, let me ask you, do you like plug and play? Well, sure you do. A lot of people do. Well, friends, we have a turnkey business model that you can immediately plug into and start running today and get paid tomorrow. Together, John and Cynthia Rustin are an astounding technological think tank. Their genius has actually created this comprehensive infrastructure of world-class A-list business leaders who have collectively installed nearly 10,000 commercial and residential EV charging stations over the last 20 years. So here's the most powerful thing that you can say to any business owner. And friends, this is a game changer. This is something that you want to write down because we offer, install, operate, maintain, and repair EV charging stations. That's so powerful. When I talk to people, when I say that to them, they are in. So it's not something that you have to think about. Just ask those questions. All right. So the White House has mandated that there be 500,000 level 3 EV chargers installed by the year 2035. Well, guess what, friends? The last time I checked, the White House doesn't have a sales team. And that's why this trillion-dollar business model exists. And furthermore, other countries around the world are also going green with similar type mandates. Now, recognizing this, today, Yereq Geo can boast of being in 70 countries around the world. So if you're not actively recruiting leaders in these different countries, then you're making a serious error in judgment. The time is now. And that's why I chose Yereq Geo Energy myself. And you should too. So if you take a look at this screen here now, this is a list of the 70 countries that Yereq Geo can ship in. And some of them are pretty big, like the United Kingdom, Philippines, China, India, Denmark, all over Europe. So this is your business model. This is your opportunity. There's no other EV charging station company that has more colossal worldwide influence than Yereq Geo Energy. Friends, it's not even close. So when you're looking at a business model and something that gives you access to work and thrive in over 70 countries, there isn't anything else that compares to what Yereq Geo is doing today. Now here's a list of some of our current clients, and many of these names you already recognize, like Enterprise, Ford, Colliers, Mobil, Edison Electricity over in California, the Four Seasons Hotel. Friends, we've got governments all over the country coming at Yereq Geo because of that statement I just made. We install, maintain, and operate and repair EV charging stations. Nobody else can say that. And the infrastructure that's out there right now with EV chargers, friends, it's broke. If you have an EV, then you know how many times you've been to a station where it wasn't working. Well, that's an opportunity for us as well. And get with the person that invited you to see this information tonight, and they'll tell you how we do that. All right. But the YGE business model is really infused with true generational wealth all the way through our entire compensation plan with residual income. If you've never earned residual income before, let me just give you what the definition of residual income is. Friends, it's going out and doing something one time and getting paid for it over and over and over again. That's what our business model is all about. There's several different ways that you can earn money. As owners of Yereq Geo Energy, we all share in the revenues of the megawatts from 30 million new electric vehicles coming to North America. Now, yes, we're in 70 different countries, but just here in the US, 30 million new electric vehicles. You can build your own fleet of EV charging stations. You can own EVs and have them placed. And you can earn residual income every time somebody charges their EV. And thirdly, you can earn Yereq Geo token rewards on every vehicle charge. Yeah, we have our own token. And you're going to learn more about that too. That's a hint. All right. So here's a look at our different products that we have at Yereq Geo. We have a mobile EV charging station. Well, hey, if you're out there and you're having range issues, now you have your own mobile EV, $995. We also offer a home charger. A lot of businesses have people that have fleet vehicles. For example, they're sending their people home, but they don't have home chargers. So this is a great opportunity on the home space. And then we have the small business EV charging station. And then also we have the commercial dual arms EV 80 amp charging station. Now here's a little bit of a breakdown on the profit center and distribution breakdown percentage wise for EV charging station. The property owner sets the price, just like you would at a gas station. They set the price of what the charge is going to be. They get 45% of that charge. The other 40% goes to the actual unit owner. Is that you? Again, you can own your own EV chargers, talk to a business owner, say, hey, have you ever thought about putting an EV charger in here? He says, yes. Well, now you can say, I'll place it for you. You own the charger, and now you can make money from that. You get 40% of that charge. Then 10% goes to Yereq Geo Energy. And then another 5% goes to the global pool shared with the first 10,000 owners in Yereq Geo Energy. Only the first 10,000. And we're going to talk more about that. But how would you like to get paid on shared kilowatt hours? Can you say residual income stream? See, this whole program at Yereq Geo Energy is fused with so many different residual income streams. It's going to give you the time freedom that you've always wanted. And I guarantee you, a lot of you are going to lose sleep tonight because you're seeing something for the first time that you've never seen before. That's going to be a game changer, and it's going to be a life changer for you. Now, we also have this great energy saver. And this is a device that you can just plug into your electrical receptacle at home, and it's going to save you a minimum of 20 to 30% on every electric bill. Do you know anybody that likes to pay an electric bill? Heck no. Well, we've also got a Pegasus router, and I probably should have taken this off here, but we couldn't figure out how to do it. But this Pegasus router is on hold for now, and we'll come back to that as we're able to get these in. We had a supply chain issue. Now, there's 5 different ways that you can earn money with Yereq Geo. When you create your own culture, that's what it's about. You're creating your own business, you're creating your own culture, and you can call yourself an owner. And as an owner, we pay out weekly commissions of 20% on all of your personal sales. So think about it. If you make a $5,000 sale to a business owner, you just picked up $1,000 for yourself. But what if it's $50,000? That's $10,000. How many of those would you need to sell on your own personal efforts to change your life and to walk away from a job that you don't like anyway? Well, you also earned up to 35% commission, friends, on all of your team sales in override. Again, you're creating your own culture. You get to choose and pick who you want to work with. Now, there's also monthly residual income, 85% of kilowatt usage on all personal units, 40% of kilowatt usage on personal units with partnership. And then there's membership ownership subscription. Now, when you think about this, friends, our clients get more use value out of the products and services that we offer from our suite of products than what you make in commission. I don't know about you, but that helps me sleep at night, and I'm sure it would for you too. Now, this is just an example. It's not a guarantee of income. You still have to go to work, and everything is dependent upon your own efforts. Now, there's 5 different levels of compensation that are paid weekly. As an owner, you get 20% on your own efforts. On the next level, we pay 5 generations deep. Now, while this compensation structure has the flavor of an MLM compensation plan, let me share with you right now that we're not an MLM. If anything, it's affiliate marketing. But what it really is a business model that's going to allow you to get paid on your efforts and the efforts of people that you bring into your team. And we pay those 5 generations deep. Friends, you're not going to hear us say anything about PV or BV. You're not going to hear us say anything about volume requirements. You're not going to hear us say anything about being an associate or a brand ambassador. You're not going to hear anything about rank advancements. Today, you have the opportunity to become an owner. And when you go out there and talk to people, you're going to be able to say, I own this. I'm an owner of Yereq Geo Energy, and we're going to pay you 5 generations deep. Level 2, you receive 5% in overrides. Level 3, 3%. Level 4, 2%. And level 5, back to 5%. So think about it if you have a great organization, a big organization of people, and you're a powerhouse brand. Now, there's a couple of different other income examples that I could make here. Now, these are only examples, and I'm not going to go into too much depth on this, but you can bring in as many people as you want as business partners across your front line. And you're going to receive 5% overrides on those people all the way down to the 5th level, again, where you've got a 5% override. But if you maxed out the compensation plan looking at this model and you had over 100,000 people in your organization, your personal commissions monthly could potentially be as much as $500,000. Again, this is an example, but not a guarantee of income. Now, if you choose to become one of our owners, you're going to get automatic inclusion in the 5% global pool from the net company profits that we pay out on a monthly basis. Now, this is a special offer. This is a limited initiative. So it's a limited time that this opportunity from this standpoint as an owner is going to be available. But the first way is a $99 per month subscription purchase. It's not an investment, it's a purchase. And for that, the benefits that you get for that, right off the bat, we're going to give you 10 shares. They're gifted to you. It doesn't give you 10 shares, we gift them to you. And then you also get 1,000 of our EV tokens, which are also gifted to you. We have our own token on the Ethereum network, and there's more training on that. Plus, you're also going to get 1,000 TV commercials per month in the zip code of your choice. Well, what does that mean? 1,000 commercials. We have our own television station. There's an app for it called YGE TV. And we're giving free television to anybody in Africa who wants it right now. But we have our own television network, just like an Elon Musk who bought a media company in Twitter. We have our own media company. Now, there's also a second way that you can come into the company, and you can make a purchase of $997 and prepay for the entire year. On the left, you see at $99, that would be $1,200 a year. But if you decide to make the choice to make the annual prepaid purchase of $997, that's going to save you $200 off the bat and help the company in our launch. The Smart Choice benefits that you get for doing so is right away we gift you not 10 shares, but friends, 2,000 shares now. That's powerful. When I think about those 2,000 shares and what they could potentially be worth 5 years from now, 10 years from now, this is something that I can will to my family. But we also give you 20,000 of our EV tokens. Over on the left, it was just 1,000. But here, if you step up and you purchase the $997 annual, now you're going to get 20,000 EV tokens. But now you're also going to get 20,000 TV commercials per year in your nominated zip code. We are in over 6,000 grocery stores with our television ads right now. Not only grocery stores, but also pharmacy. All right. Now there's just 10,000 ownership spots that are allotted in YGE for people that want to say, I'm an owner of Yereq Geo Energy. In any other opportunity or business model out there, you're not an owner. And they're pushing all kinds of comparable products of lotions, potions, and powders and pills, but not with Yereq Geo. There's no other direct sales company where you can work a business from home with EV charging stations out there. We are it. I'm an owner of Yereq Geo Energy. So tell everyone that. Put that on your LinkedIn profile as well. And you can be proud of it because now you've got a product that's going to take you into the future and provide you generational wealth. Oh, but wait, what's this? Friends, we own our own EV cars and we're coming. And you're about to be taken by aliens. This is what our cars look like. Aren't they beautiful? We've got about 7 different models. But now we've got one that's styling for the ladies and a little bit more sophisticated people. But then we have my favorite. And I hope that this one, this is called the Terminator. And check this out. I hope it's a big SUV. It's bulletproof. It's armored. And look at all the different angles on that. Now I'm ready for a Steven Seagal movie. Now, this bad boy alien is called the Terminator, as I said. It's an armored SUV. And electric vehicles cannot be released, friends, until after we reach the 10,000 paid owners. So here you are tonight in the middle of April, and you've got an opportunity right now where there's less than 2% EV charger stations out there. And let me just tell you about EV charging stations, friends. They're being bought. They're not being sold. It's like gasoline. And you simply ask somebody, a business owner, hey, have you ever thought about putting EV charging stations here on your property? Oh, yeah, I want to do that right now. And you get them a proposal. So, friends, this is your future. And you can take ownership today in the ever-present mandated trillion-dollar industry and set yourself up to earn multiple streams of residual income from day one. And you can do that with us from our suite of products and renewable energy sources. So that's the opportunity in a nutshell. There's so much more that we could go into, and we could be here for hours. But it's fun, it's exciting, and we're hoping that you see the vision of our crusade and you decide to join forces with us and become an owner just like me and many of the other people on this call tonight. So I want to thank you, friends, for being on this call. I know it was short notice to let you know that we were going to be here. We're going to be here next Monday and next Wednesday as well. Every Monday and Wednesday, we're going to hit this 10,000. So get plugged into the Yereq Geo Energy and start making a living while making a difference. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. If you can get to Raleigh and see the founders this week, Friday, do it. Stay amazing. God bless. And bye for now.